Recently, a lot of people have claimed that because of their unlimited capabilities, Ripple is forsaking the XRPL. In this video, and they don't require the XRP that you and I possess. With private side chains. I want to explain to you why that is completely untrue and also go over some really exciting updates that are currently being made to the XRP ledger. These updates will solve one of the main issues that the XRP ledger has had since its inception. One of the greatest blockchains for transferring value from point A to point B has been the XRP ledger, although it hasn't seen much development from independent developers. I would like to show you this video. Finally, the reasons that I believe this will have a profound impact on the XRP ledger in the long run and why it's about to alter. I want to analyze some fascinating price charts that are now occurring with Bitcoin and XRP in the video. Let me tell you something, guys. The bears were positive that 2024 would be a bleak year and that another market crisis was imminent. I want to demonstrate to you why the bulls will always be correct and why they have been utterly mistaken. 2024 is coming, so be sure to watch it through to the very end to learn why you won't want to miss it. Gentlemen, I sincerely appreciate your support of the channel. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you have a moment. It will be of great assistance to me. I want to start this video off by breaking down some really interesting stuff that is coming to the XRP ledger that will make development easier. I hope you guys appreciate the content. As I mentioned in the introduction, for a time now, the lack of independent developers working on the network has significantly hampered the XRP ledger, and many have theorized as to why that would be. However, that seems quite obvious to me. Since its inception, the XRP ledger has been among the greatest blockchains for transferring wealth from one location to another, but it hasn't had the potential to be programmed for other purposes, such as an avalanche of multiple blockchains. They are now highly programmable. They are slowed down in various ways, but ultimately, it has made it possible to collaborate with a wide range of developers. The system since its inception, the XRP ledger has been incredibly effective at moving money. However, due to its lack of programmability, developers have been unable to utilize it for anything other than moving money. As a result, the only thing the XRP ledger was truly good at doing was moving value. Traveling from point A to point B and serving as a mediator, guys. That is going to drastically change soon since three significant new additions to the XRP ledger are expected to increase its programmability and attract more developers who want to be the first to build on the network. That the EVM sidechain is just around the bend. The Ethereum network is a fantastic resource for development, but it's not institutional grade. No university will use the Ethereum network when it comes to financial services. Instead, the EVM sidechain will essentially enable various Ethereum-based projects to be transferred over to the XRP ledger. The Ethereum network is unsustainable due to its slowness and inefficiency, as well as the $80 transaction fees associated with each transaction. As a result, the EVM sidechain will enable various projects to seamlessly transition from Ethereum to the XRP ledger without requiring significant modifications. By constructing their project on a chain, it will significantly boost its efficiency. That is quicker and more effective than the alternative. An excellent feature for holders of XRP is that XRP is what the EVM sidechain will use as its primary token, influencing the XRP through supply and demand. As of right now, you and I both believe that genuine XRP on the EVM sidechain is not going to happen. That brings an end to this XRP, but demand will still be raised. The other chain we have is the asset on XRP. Already saw the network launch, which I believe will be crucial for the XRP ledger in the long run. Because the ZOW network is a fork of the XRP ledger, developers will be able to play around with the software without having to make any changes. This is significant to the XRP ledger itself, in my opinion, because people are one of the main problems with Ethereum and certain other smart contract networks. Added an enormous variety of items. Subsequently, it was discovered that some of those items were superfluous and ultimately caused network congestion. The last thing we might see later on that we haven't seen yet is native smart contract hooks on the main chain. The ZOW network will be an excellent area to experiment and learn new features that ultimately we might want to add to the main chain. For developers, this would essentially be the holy grail. It would enable them to design unique smart contracts on the main chain and construct whatever kind of application they desire. The question of which of these methods is the best is currently the subject of much debate. Which of these approaches is most developer-friendly, will add the greatest value, or will foster the ideal environment for builders to add development? As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there was a very long stretch where you really couldn't build anything on the XRP ledger besides a payment application, and what we are doing is just providing more avenues for builders to build new applications. We are going to be here shortly. From offering developers a plethora of new methods to achieve programmability on the XRP ledger overall, I find this to be exciting. It's fixing one of the main flaws in the XRP ledger, in my opinion, and it will open up a ton of new possibilities for us to utilize our XRP holders in the future, right? There haven't been many possibilities for me. We have essentially just kept our XRP in their wallets and haven't been able to use it for anything. I believe that DeFi is going to undergo a significant transformation, and the more the XRP ledger ecosystems expand and the more applications our ideals are going to become interesting. This will increase demand for XRP itself and build a more robust ecosystem, both of which will raise the price of XRP. But I want to move on soon. Discuss a point that I believe has to be made. A lot of fun has been going on. At that point, Ripple is giving up on the XRP. Ledger claimed that Ripple only wanted to operate on private side chains. However, based on internal information from the company, that isn't a reality. For institutional defense, Ripple is presently employing a senior manager in business development since, well, institutions will want to use DeFi similarly. We can create open, permissionless networks with blockchain technology, which is not possible with private side chains. There is no way to accomplish this with a centralized solution. The XRP represents the core of what Ripple is as a firm and is considered its holy grail. Ripple can't give up. The ledger XRP. The unique feature of Ripple is the XRP ledger. Because institutions want to use public blockchains in the same way that we do private side chains, Ripple is employing staff for institutional DeFi. Public blockchains will always introduce capabilities that are not available on centralized private side chains. Both will have their uses, but it's absurd to think that Ripple could simply stop supporting the XRP ledger, and it would have a major negative impact on their business. Everything is completely dependent on the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger recalls the internet, and Ripple will act in the future. You cannot desert the public if you are valuable. Internet using options for private internet access. Public databases are necessary. Centralized databases alone will not do. In the same way, Ripple will require public decentralization and cannot solely rely on private blockchain solutions. Their primary focus will always be on the XRP ledger and SOL solutions. For those people, if someone claims that Ripple doesn't require XRP, they are lying. The XRP ledger has no idea what they're talking about, and you can tell by looking at the people Ripple is hiring that they are people who are passionate about XRP ledger, and it's essential to what they do moving forward, men. A lot of people were speculating that the ETFs would do better. Therefore, I want to end this video with some price charts. The best ETFs were going to be those that gave institutions the ability to withdraw from the market and obtain exit liquidity, resulting in our decline down to the $113,000 mark. And what we have observed, guys, there is a lot of optimism surrounding cryptocurrencies through 2024. Institutions are rapidly amassing Bitcoin. The ETFs weren't the best because their clients wanted them to be. ETFs served as a warning. A tremendous bull market is set to begin, as seen by the rise in Bitcoin. Return above the ETF's debut price because they are causing long-term capital inflows into the asset class, which coincides with the impending price breakout of Bitcoin. New highs for the year indicate that XRP is likely to return to a healthy location inside this symmetrical triangle after rocketing straight off this lowest support level. Guys, a lot of people are freaking out. Hey, why is XRP still not moving? Why has XRP overtaken Bitcoin, something that has never happened before? Every single time we have witnessed a market cycle, Bitcoin has gone first, and XRP has followed somehow. XRP usually lags the market. XRP usually moves last, but when it does, it moves quickly, brutally, and extremely volatile. You won't be entering if you weren't earlier. I think XRP looks like a good way to get in, people. Is positioned in this upcoming bull market, in my opinion. Since, with all the various bearish catalysts that were occurring, we are no longer in the naked market of 2021 to 2022, I don't think it's feasible for us to work together. That the institutions are significantly withdrawing from this sector. Recently, Ripple announced that they would be growing their company again. Everything seems to be falling into place for the XRP ledger to become the most widely used blockchain solution in the US as institutions begin to realize that development can take place on the XRP ledger in a way that complies with regulations, and as the platform gains institutional clarity as Ripple grows. I think XRP looks like it, guys. Until it makes the next significant move, it is just range-bound. Based on the market conditions, which were probably closer to that event than many people anticipated, everything seems ideal in my opinion. Thank you so much for attending, everyone. I hope this was enjoyable for you. Update: it would be very appreciated if you could like and subscribe if you did.